Good morning, everybody, and welcome here to Winston-Salem for the ACC M2 Elite Playoffs quarterfinal. First matchup of the day between the Elon University Pheonix and the Richmond University Spiders. I'm Sterling Caligeris here with Carter Daniels. Thank you so much for joining us here on AAU Plus this morning. Carter, how are you doing this morning?
Oh, I'm a little tired. 8 a.m. games aren't for everyone, but we're out here and we're ready to go. I'm ready to watch some hockey. Got two decent-looking squads out here. I like the jersey matchup, a little black on red, although I don't like those colors.
Well, it's your first ever 8 a.m. game, so yeah. I hope you enjoy it. But this is going to be a very tightly contested matchup as it's the number 4 team taking on number 5. For Elon, they have 11 games played in the ACC with an 8-2-1 record. They sit in first place in the Carolina division with 23 points. Now, UNC Charlotte and App State round out that squad with 16 points each. For Richmond, 12 games played for a 7-3-2 record in the ACC. They sit in second in the Virginia division with 23 points. UVA's in first with an 8-1-3 record and 25 points. JMU and George Mason are below those two. Some notable performances from back in the fall. We always talk about the ACC Fall Classic as a good benchmark weekend of how you're able to compete against teams with similar competition in your division. At the Fall Classic for Elon, they suffered an 8-1 loss to the number 1 St. Joseph's team, then fell 5-4 in overtime against JMU, and then a 6-2 loss against this very Richmond team. Now for the Spiders, on the other hand, it was a 9-4 win versus App State, 2-1 loss against Georgetown, and 6-2 win versus Elon. Really quickly, these teams have met before this year. We talked about the 6-2 Richmond win at the Fall Classic, but it was Elon getting the win here in the spring, a 5-4 victory on January 17th. That was a crazy game. 3-0 Elon in the first, 2-1 Elon in the second. Richmond was clawing their way back with 3 unanswered in the third. Ultimately, it was the Pheonix coming away with the victory to split the season series. Carter, do you want to talk a little bit about any notable performers we might be entertained by out there?
Yeah, let's see. Points-wise, looks like for Elon, number 6, Jay Carter. Hey, that's a nice name. Looks like he's Elon's leading goal scorer. He's on a 6 ACC game point streak, 18 points in 6 games played. That's 3 points per game. So I'm sure they'll be looking to feed him today. Elon in general is hot. They're on a straight 5-game streak, or in ACC wins, I should say.
Yeah.
Since that loss to Richmond at the Fall Classic, their most recent matchup being a 9-2 win over ECU. Other notable performers for Elon: Roman Kostrowski, Marco Matola?
Matola is what I was told.
All right, that works. And Pat Drury. Ooh, I like that name too.
Yeah, that's a nice one. Meanwhile, quickly for Richmond, we've got Reese Dorfman with 19 points in 10 games played, Patrick Lumella with 17 and 11, and Ryan Hicks with 16 and 10. Looks like we're about to send it down to the ice for the starting lineups and national anthem. Thank you all so much for tuning in here this Friday morning. Number 4, Elon University taking on number 5, Richmond to kick off this Friday morning of the ACC quarterfinals. Elon and Richmond about to get set here at Winston-Salem. Puck has been dropped, and the ACC quarterfinals are now underway. Elon in the black moving left to right on your screen. Richmond in the red moving right to left really quickly before the action really gets kicked off. Starting goaltenders here. For Elon, it's Wells Masterson, has an .856 save percentage, .375 GAA. Blank Duke for his first ACHA shutout this season. He made 64 saves in a 6-5 overtime win at James Madison earlier in the fall. On the other side, Nate Landry manning the pipes, .788 save percentage, .355 GAA out of Lake Ronkonkoma, New York. The action begins in the Richmond offensive zone, and there's a shot. Nice save made by Masterson as they'll work it to the line here and slide it across. On that one was Ben Greenberg. Back down low to Patrick Lumello. Keep an eye out for him as he's the leading goal scorer for Richmond heading into this one out of Summit, New Jersey. Elon looking for a clear. They'll hold the line with Greenberg, and his shot sailed wide glove side. The Phoenix looking to break it out the other way, hopped over the stick there of Ian Russo, and looking to break this one out are the Spiders. That's Drew Dolan on this near wing. Will flip it into the offensive zone behind the net of Masterson. They'll wrap it around and work it to the right point. Collecting it the other way, Graham Crapin, as he'll flip it into this near corner and give chase himself. Thomas Ichkowski back on it for Richmond will advance it ahead to the winger, Patrick Lumello.
They've got numbers.
They'll drop it off here, look to work it towards the net, batted down well by Max Mikulski as the Spiders look to put it back on goal. This one pops free to the center ice logo, and they'll look to work it back in deep. Instead, the other way, it's Roman Kostrowski. For the Spiders, Jake Siechkowski around the wall. And looking to start the rush here was Drew Dolan, but the pass a bit too far for him. Max Mikulski into the far corner, giving chase here. Looks like Jack Dermody, as he's got it on the backhand, looks to put it in front. The puck popped free, and the Spiders will work it the other way. On the counterattack, Josh Bala. Phoenix looking to go left to right now. Pass a bit broken up right in the slot. The backhand may have gotten a piece of that by Masterson. If not, it was blocked in front. Rimmed around the wall. This one played right back to the near side. First one to it, that's Charlie Swanson. A big hit laid there, and Swanson's back on it at the near half wall. Far one now, and putting it back in deep was Kevin Rutovich. Two players for both teams digging free for that puck. A little sneaky backhand sailed just high and wide over the right shoulder of Masterson. They'll look to put it back on goal with Bala, and a bit too far there. Phoenix looking to break it out, but send right back in deep. Now with just about 3.5 minutes expired in this one, What do you make of the start? How are the teams doing finding their legs here this early morning?
Well, Richmond spent most of the time in their offensive zone. I think Elon they're on the breakout right now. Looks like they've just struggled to get the puck in with numbers, like they're going for a change now. They get the puck in deep, they change, and then Richmond's right back on it, but they're forechecking pretty well at the moment. But yeah, they're offside.
I'd agree. A lot of dump and chase we've seen already as they're looking to force a turnover. Doing that right now, and they'll get that puck back in control at neutral ice.
Wow, what a great play.
A feed right out in front. They score!
There we go. First goal of the quarterfinals. Who is that? I couldn't see the number. 24?
That's Ryan Johnson on the back door, finishing that one, putting the number 5 Spiders up 1-0. Well, you could see that feed right across to the near side. That was
Mikey Toole.
Toole with the feed.
Yes.
Toole to
Great
Johnson.
Play on the wall. Slide in front. Backdoor score.
Yeah, no chance for Masterson there on the little 2-on-1 situation. Offside called on Elon. And as we've said, the goal officially reads as from Ryan Johnson from Mikey Toole. Looks like if you keep an eye out there for Richmond, there's number 44 Mikey Toole, but as well number 23 Brendan Toole on the roster. As that puck into the Richmond bench. Ryan Johnson with the finish. If our stats are correct, that would be his first goal of the season with 2 games played so far. Only in this campaign out of Norwell, Massachusetts. A good finish to put his team up early 1-0. Richmond looking to add to that one here. That's Kevin Rutovich. And breaking it out the other way, they'll get it to Jay Carter. Carter drops it off for the one-timer and a nice save made by Landry. Well, that was just a great feed to the top of the right circle there. Immediately got that shot off, forcing Landry to make a good first save. Draw to his left here, collected by the Phoenix at the right point, put below the goal line. Applying some pressure was Jay Carter, as here he's going to win this puck back. Turns it over, though, to Patrick Lumello, as he'll fly up the right side. A good poke there by Michael Bakirin, and back in the Spiders' control with Connor Burke. Good pressure there, and it's Jay Carter in alone, and a phenomenal save made by Landry. What a deke to the backhand. Landry stayed with him the whole way. A phenomenal blocker stop. Elon's not done, though, as Richmond just forced to get the puck out of their own end. Send right back into the Phoenix control with Max Mikulski. A stretch pass here. They'll work it to the slot. Now available on the far wing, collected by Graham Crepping. Right point, that's Mikulski. Mikulski looking to load one up, plays it into the far corner. Tight angle shot, and a stop by Landry. I think that was Roman Kostrowski with the shot from the left circle. And Landry's been solid in this one so far. Just saw a very impressive save made on the breakaway on Jay Carter. Now keep an eye out for him, for Elon. That's their leading point and goal scorer into this game, as our broadcast Carter talked about. That one goes in! Landry was fighting through that one, but Elon kept digging. And just like that, they've tied it at 1.
Tenacious effort in front. Scramble for the puck. A little good poke check on the breakout, and suddenly it's in the crease and then in the goal.
Great work with Graham Crepping there. As you said, tenacious. That's just a great word to describe that. Look at this forecheck to win the puck back, putting it back on goal. You see Landry made a couple stops, and there was Crepping never giving up. He's able to get it tied at 1. Now, as I was saying just a little bit ago, but Jay Carter on that breakaway, as Carter here mentioned in the pregame, he's got a 6-game point streak going for him in the ACC with 18 points in his last 6. Overall, 31 points in 14 games this season with 18 goals. So keep an eye out for him having an impact on this one for Elon. Face-off coming up to the right of Landry. For Elon, that's Evan Kilfoyle taking the draw up against Richmond's Drew Dolan. Or now, Mikey Toole. Won by Elon here, top of the circle. Kilfoyle looked to put it in deep. Right back in control with the Phoenix and Sam Chairman. Richmond looking to get a clear here, put right back in the zone by Kilfoyle. Lockered aside by Landry to the far wing and cleared to safety, and now with Alden Turner. They'll look to strip him of the puck, but a nice D-to-D feed over to Joey Marinello, and plenty of room here for Jack Dermody. Some pressure from Richmond sends it the other way, putting it back in deep. It's Mikey Toole. Toole battling against Turner there, collected by Marinello. Marinello on that one below the goal line was looking to spring his man up ahead. And now into the center ice logo with Jason Swain. Elon chip and change situation here. Or excuse me, Richmond. Now it's Elon moving left to right. Lugging this one up the near wing is Theo Mitnick. Putting it on goal, Landry will steer it aside. Poked ahead, but kept in the zone by Jack Martin. Near wing collected by Saratella. Saratella to Von Mar. Cruising with this one the other way, looking to hit up Ryan Hicks. It's a bit too far for him. The linesman negates the icing situation, and Elon looks to break it out. Looks like it'll pop free to safety, and re-entering Michael Powers here, or excuse me, Jake Siechkowski, and a stop made on him by Wells Masterson. Both teams looking to keep testing the goaltenders here. Richmond trying to answer to that little scrappy Elon goal, as they'll look to regain entry, but the pass picked off there read well. Plenty of room here, one-on-one situation, and a nice reactionary left pad save. I think that was Carter taking the shot. Richmond clears it to safety, and this one is deemed an icing. But a nice chance we just saw for Elon. Carter, how about this chance from Jay Carter?
That was a great save. Really hard one to make. Hard to stick that left leg out there and get the little toe save on it. 100%. It's a hard one to make. It's a great shot. Great opportunity for Elon.
As you said, nice save made by Landry. Currently in this one, the shots on goal are listed 7-4 in favor of the Elon Pheonix. But as we said in the beginning of this one, it felt like Richmond had a lot of possession in their offensive zone. And so don't be discouraged by that shots on goal count. If you're the Spiders, keep chipping away at it. Elon was looking to set up an Ian Russo one-timer. He whiffed on that one just a little bit, but Richmond ices the puck, and so the play is coming back into their own defensive end. It looked like the Spiders were ready for a line change there, but that icing will prevent them from doing that for the time being, and so we'll have a face-off to the left of Landry. Jay Carter set to take this one. It's won instead by Connor Burke, and looks like Richmond will be assessed an icing once more. So expect to see the exact same situation here with Burke and Carter, and that's what we're going to get. An available puck here and put back on goal. A shot from Russo sticked aside. At the left point, they'll work it in deep to Carter. Now at the far circle, hops over the stick of Pat Drury. A D-to-D feed, and it's Max Mikulski. Up the right wing, put back in deep by Ian Russo. As Russo looks to put it on net. That one hopped over a couple of sticks. Weird deflection there, but a nice stop by Landry. And I think that's the third time in the past minute Richmond has iced the puck.
I think they're just looking to get a change, and on that one, I thought they could have given it to the Richmond player, but I think Elon was just a tad ahead. So
really good shift.
Dicing.
Yeah, really good shift for Elon there. As we said, they just got a good look offensively themselves. There's a shot going wide, glove side on Landry. Cleared to safety now, and it could be an odd man rush for the Spiders. Ooh. A big hit laid by Ian Russo wins the puck back for his team. On the far side, Jake Sichkowski, collected by Elon's Michael Bakirin, and put back in the zone by Roman Kostrowski. Some pressure there from Pat Drury, as this one deemed offside, and now Richmond finally able to get the change they were looking for.
Looks like Elon's getting their skates underneath them now. A little offensive pressure to match what Richmond had in the beginning of the first.
100%. Just a quick update on that Elon goal. That one went to Graham Krepping, listed as unassisted. So for him, it would be his 5th goal of the season in his 13th game for his 11th point out of Darien, Connecticut. We've got a little media time out here for the next minute, so we'll step aside for a moment. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. Elon and Richmond evened up at 1 apiece here midway through this first period of the ACC quarterfinals. It's been an entertaining start to this matchup, with Richmond getting on the board first thanks to Ryan Johnson, assisted by Mikey Toole. Elon would answer just a few minutes later thanks to Graham Krepping. Krepping's on this puck now, looking to get the offense going for the Phoenix once more, as Richmond looking to clear it to safety, collected now by Josh Balla. Balla with a nice deke there, and one back for Elon on the backhand. That was Sam Chairman clearing that puck, but right back with Ben Greenberg. To the near wing it goes. Josh Balla puts it in the far corner. One back for Elon by Joey Marinello, as Marinello will lug it himself, tries to weave around two, stays with that puck. A nice effort from him, and he'll leave it off to his man Roman Kostrowski. Kostrowski getting bodied there by Jason Swaim, and a nice chance for Marinello. Slides it across, put back in deep by Russo. Now Crepin around back for Russo at the left point. Surveying, looking to put it on goal. Blocked in front there by Connor Burke. And some pressure wins it back for Marinello. Plenty of room for Jack Dermody, looking to drive the goal on his backhand. Slides it over to Russo. At the goal line, Marco Matala. And this one held in by Russo. Back for Matala here. And skating with it from right to left is Kevin Rutovich. Back in Elon's control as the Phoenix getting some good looks here in these past few minutes. They're content to test Landry from center ice, and he'll hold on to that one for a face-off coming up. Well, we now sit at 8-4 in terms of the shots on goal. Both goaltenders, of course, having to make some good saves, but I think the most impressive so far, a breakaway stop on Elon's leading goal scorer in Jay Carter. A phenomenal blocker side save made by Landry as he just collected himself another stop just now. Richmond, one-on-one situation, right circle, shot went wide there. That was Reese Dorfman, the leading point scorer for the Spiders team. They look to put it right back in front, broken up well. Dorfman on the backhand will slide it back to Hicks. Hicks into the slot. Dorfman, his shot blocked. He gets his own rebound. He scores! Reese Dorfman answers for Richmond. Back and forth we go. The Spiders back on top. It's 2-1. How about that effort from Dorfman? He had the initial chance. His shot blocked, got his own rebound, and what a laser glove side.
It's a hard one to stop. In tight. Quick shot to the, like you said, the glove side, and not much you can do to stop that.
Just a phenomenal snipe for Dorfman. Make it goal number 10 in game number 11 for his 20th point out of Rye, New York. We said he was the leading point scorer for this Richmond squad heading into these ACC playoffs. He's been pretty hot recently. Back on January 16th, had 5 points in a huge 19-2 victory.
Oh my goodness.
Over Christopher Newport University.
Christopher Newport. That's a lacrosse name right there.
Carter here
Great
is
program.
our resident lacrosse expert.
Richmond's got a great team too.
Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot provide too much to these conversations, but I'm trying to pick some stuff up from my main man here.
You've got the play-by-play, I've got the lacrosse knowledge. we cover all subjects.
Hey, we got quite the booth here. Yep, we got everything covered. Now, they have that Dorfman goal as unassisted. We said he created his own opportunity and finished it off. So these past 2 goals in the game have been unassisted, 1 for each squad. That's Crepin and now Dorfman.
It looks like they've updated the shots, 10-7 Elon.
So Richmond looking to add to their lead. That was a funny deflection
that
out
been a funny
in front.
bounce.
Luckily for the Phoenix, that one
lost his
stayed
stick,
out.
but he's got it back again now.
Oh yeah,
The goalie, I should say.
A good situation for Masterson as that puck was not in the offensive zone as he was collecting his stick, but he's got it back now, and so all good for the Elon netminder. Some room here to skate for Tommy Kenny. Cuts it back, takes a shot, glove down by Masterson, as I think it was deflected in front.
Whenever you're watching a hockey goalie, it doesn't look like that stick does much. But when it's gone, suddenly you're like, oh, there's so much room on that on that blocker side, and especially 5-hole.
Yeah.
Suddenly, as a goalie, you're like, man, I missed that thing.
Well, yeah, like you mentioned, the 5-hole, of course, a big area to cover, but it's a really good point about the blocker. Of course, you'd want to make the save with the blocker itself, but that stick is available for some
More
stick
often than
saves.
not, I think it's going to go off the stick. I can't tell you how many goals I've seen or goals I've not seen, I should say. Goals that would have been in if they had gone, or if there had been no stick.
Well, for Masterson, he's got his friend back with him.
He's got it.
So he's feeling content. Now playing between the pipes is also, I'm sure, a very tough ask. Mentally, a lot of pressure on you. And I know goalies like to stick with their routines. Now, I feel like if you lose your stick, you're suddenly feeling very uncomfortable as just the feeling is off. Well, as we've said a couple times now, he's got it back, and his team's got the puck back D to D, and now up ahead with Graham Krepping, the only goal scorer thus far for Elon. Richmond looking to break it out here. Back in Elon's control with Evan Kilfoyle, sliding it across to Finn Avis. Avis toe drag shot went wide, and chasing after it was Jack Dermody. At the left point, that's Russo. Put back in deep, was looking for Dermody. And clearing the zone is Richmond. And so it's back with Russo. Across it goes to Finn Avis, and a couple nice deeks from Evan Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle looking to weave his way through. Some pressure there by Marco Madola. And back for Richmond with AJ Levine. Put back into the zone. First one to it is a Richmond player, so no icing. A feedback door, and that one off the side of the net. Masterson has it covered as he was staying with that one on the post.
Great series of saves there to keep that one out. It looks like a mirror copy of the first goal.
Yeah.
Send it in front, back door, and then that time was able to make a save.
He made the initial stop, and then I thought they were trying to bank it off him for a second opportunity. But he was hugging that post well to prevent that one. I wasn't too sure if he knew he had that puck covered. Back with it the other way, Ryan Hicks plays it in front, and a great stop made by Masterson. What a great look for Richmond. Suddenly, I think this game was listed as 8-4 Elon in shots on goal. It's now 10-10. Check out this opportunity there. Looks like that was Angelo Siminella. Now, this is a hard one here.
Oh, yeah.
Siminiello. Number 26 for Richmond. What a chance. Flying with this one, Ian Russo, and his shot goes wide there. Good look for Russo, ripping that one, but just glove side. For the Elon forward out of Newton, Massachusetts, they score! Maybe that was Pat Drury right out in front. And once again, the scoring alternates. Elon responds, and it's 2-2.
I looked down for a second, and the puck's in the net.
Me too, was checking out the notes. A feed right out to the slot, and a one-timer from Drury, beating Landry 5-hole.
It's a great feed and a great goal.
And so, if you're Richmond, I feel like you had plenty of good opportunities in the offensive zone, testing Masterson. You were really controlling the play a little bit. Look at this, 2-on-1 for Elon. There's the shot, and a great blocker save made on Kostrowski. Back with it, putting it in front. Landry gets a piece of it. They'll slide it to the slot. And one back for Richmond by Drew Dolan. Elon getting comfortable after their goal just now. Masterson covers that one. Looking to dig that one free was Drew Dolan. Elon protecting their netminder, but no harm, no foul. So Pat Drury with the goal, assisted by Jay Carter and Ian Russo. Pat Drury with his 5th goal in his 7th game played, 14 points out of Canton, Massachusetts. We talked at length about Jay Carter being the leading point scorer for this Elon squad. That would be his 32nd in 15 games. And Ian Russo with the assist as well for his 7th in 4 games played. Now puck below the goal line here. Elon looking to center as they'll get it eventually, but no one home for the Phoenix. Looking to keep that one in was Michael Bakirian. A D-to-D feed, and they'll put it back into the zone. Collected for Richmond here by Teddy Breoa. Some pressure there, and it popped free to Madola. But around the wall it goes thanks to Josh Bala. At the goal line, that's Madola. And trying to dig that one free, Charlie Swanson. A shot stopped by Landry there. And it'll pop free to Michael Bakirian, but collected by Richmond and sent the other way. This one deemed no icing. I think the Elon goaltender Masterson wanted one there, but his team is able to break it out eventually. Sliding it across, here goes Madola, right circle, has a path to the net, was looking to slide it back door. Broken up well and skated the other way by Ryan Johnson. Johnson put in deep, he'll collect it himself. Johnson on the backhand will drop it off to the far side of the goal line. And now near 2-on-2 battle, dug free by Kilfoyle as they look to slide it to the slot. Right back with Evan Kilfoyle for Elon. Cleared all the way down, and that's going to be an icing on the Phoenix.
30 seconds left in the first, and this is looking to be an exciting first matchup for this tournament.
Well, I think we were excited about this one. Obviously, number 4 versus number 5. But you look at the season history between these teams, and they split the series with a 1-goal game here in the spring semester. I think we were hoping for more of that here in the playoffs, and through 20 minutes of play, 4 goals, 2 for each team. What's not to like? What a stop by Masterson, and the second chance opportunity as well. And another save. That puck's free. Eventually he's got it covered, and some extracurricular activity as Richmond was digging for the rebound. How about that for ending the period off?
He almost called it too soon. 4 goals up in the first. You can't give him anything with 20 seconds left.
Oh my, Wells Masterson.
Some highlight reel saves to keep it even. 5 seconds.
Now recently he went 39 for 40 back on October 25th against UNC Charlotte. Has had some really great performances, as we said when introducing the goaltender. 64 saves back in September against James Madison. Now, I believe if you take a look at the jersey he's donning, I think he might be wearing a C. If it's not him, it's one of these goaltenders we'll be covering today. There's a deflection and a stop made by Masterson to end off the frame. After 20 minutes of play, Elon and Richmond scoreless at 2. Quick note, after further review, Masterson does have a C on the jersey.
Yes, indeed.
What a great couple of stops to end that first period. Really quickly before we head to the intermission, just wanted to recap the scoring. 15:44, it was Ryan Johnson getting Richmond on the board, assisted by Mikey Toole. Graham Crepin would respond just 2 minutes later, unassisted for Elon. Then at the 7-minute mark, it was Reese Dorfman answering for Richmond. And just to end off that first period, Pat Drury, assisted by Jay Carter and Ian Russo, to even it up at 2 for Elon. Well, after those 20 minutes of play, we hope you'll consider sticking with us for an epic conclusion and 40 minutes. Thank you all for tuning into this first period, and we'll step aside for the first intermission. Well, welcome back here to the Winston-Salem Fairgrounds Arena. Elon and Richmond kicking off the ACC quarterfinals. Here in this intermission, we wanted to do just a brief report. And so, Carter, you want to walk us through the scoring from that first period?
Yep. Well, popped off pretty quickly with a goal by Ryan Johnson from Richmond. A great effort on the assist, just to throw it across the crease for a tap-in goal. Making it look easy out there.
Yep, really nice backdoor feed. Take a look at the response for Elon. That was
Graham Crippin.
We have Crepin.
I think it's Crepin.
Okay, yes.
That's how I would pronounce that.
But sticking with that one and just no quit on the effort.
Very nice play in front of the net, especially to get it back from the Richmond Spiders.
Now, this was a phenomenal individual effort to respond with Reese Dorfman for the Spiders, and just like that, they were once again in control.
Getting his own rebound, too. Is
oh, yeah, really impressive. And this was the goal with just 3 minutes left in the first period.
Equally as impressive.
Equally as impressive. That one right in the slot, Pat Drury. So, of course, this is game number 1 of the ACC quarterfinals here on Friday. We wanted to take a quick look at the bracket here for you all to know what to expect here throughout this weekend. Last night, some phenomenal games to kick off the weekend with the play-in round. UNC Charlotte with the 1-0 overtime win against James Madison, advancing to the quarterfinals. Meanwhile, it was Appalachian State with a 6-4 victory over ECU. So they'll be taking on UVA later tonight. Now, our next game coming up here at the Fairgrounds is number 3 Georgia Tech taking on number 6 Georgetown. And then, of course, those later games, St. Joseph's, the number 1 team in the conference, taking on App State. Oh, yes, I think they reseed it.
Yeah.
And UNC Charlotte taking on Virginia. Now, we have 2 ACC games this morning, 2 in the evening. In between, starting at 1 o'clock, I believe. Let's take a quick look. 1:30 p.m. It'll be Alabama taking on South Carolina. And, of course, at 4:15, Mississippi against Auburn here in the SEC playoffs. A really fun weekend this is going to be. Of course, you could see there Tennessee and Georgia with the byes playing their first games later tomorrow.
Must be nice to not have to be here at 8 a.m.
Well, I'm pretty sure today's the last day of that. So, to the fans of the winning team here today, luckily for you, your next game will be at least in the afternoon. I believe in the evening. Yeah, there's for the ACC 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. slots tomorrow. So, plenty of rest. Tomorrow's a Saturday. Chance to sleep in as well after you're up early for this one. But thank you all for joining us here this morning. We appreciate you tuning in and watching this game with us and sticking around for this phenomenal playoff tournament. As you can see, both teams back on the sheet to kick off the second period. Just 45 seconds left until we're ready to go.
Shots even, scores even. Clock's winding down on this second period, about to open in this first game of the quarterfinal.
Now,
Slowly stretching in.
Just wanted to ask you, Carter, do you have a favorite goal from that first period?
I'm going to have to go with that first Elon goal.
Okay.
I really liked the effort in front. I mean, especially to get it from the defense and then get it past the goaltender, who's been playing excellent so far. He hasn't let in any easy ones, and that certainly wasn't an easy goal for Elon.
Well, a very nice answer there. I will take a Richmond goal, their second of the game. That was the one with Reese Dorfman collecting his own rebound and then depositing it. The middle frame is a go here from Winston-Salem. Richmond taking on Elon to kick off the ACC quarterfinals. Immediately, this puck is frozen by Wells Masterson, and so we'll get a face-off here just 10 seconds into the second period. It'll be coming up to his left and taking this one for the Spiders. Looks like that's Angelo Simniello. We'll try our best with that name.
I would have pronounced it, oh, where did it go? Like Chiminiello. But I guess Siminiello, yeah.
This is what was reported back, so hopefully...
We'll trust the player over our own intuition.
Angelo, hopefully we're doing an okay job.
We're doing our best. This is what happens when you get Georgia Tech broadcasters.
Oh, yeah.
Richmond University game.
Yeah, we'd like to thank Commissioner Mike, everyone here with the ACC, this amazing production team. Thank you all for having us here this weekend. It's a great opportunity, and we're happy to join you all for some amazing playoff hockey.
I would say happy to miss class, but I don't have class today.
Oh, yeah, me neither. Fridays tends to be a pretty calm day for students.
I do have a lab due later today, though.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Oh,
the grind never sleeps. And neither do we.
We left Atlanta at 7 p.m. last night. We got some really well-rested 8 hours of sleep, right, Carter?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I slept maybe an hour in the car, so
nice.
Combined, let's say 6 hours.
Yeah, that's not terrible. Masterson there just made a great glove save on Jake Siechkowski as there was a little odd man rush developing for the Spiders.
Is that an FSU jersey or Elon? I think it's Elon. I can't tell.
A fan? Yeah.
FSU isn't here, are they?
No,
okay,
yeah.
I didn't think so. I wasn't sure about the SEC bracket. Oh, yeah, we just went over that.
Yeah, FSU still in college hockey south. Now we'll see later today in some of the SEC games with South Carolina at 1:30. They were participating in the Savannah Hockey Classic back in January. That was a tournament with a couple ACC, SEC teams, and even College Hockey South with FSU. That's always a great tournament there in January at Enmarket Arena. First year ever, it was 6 teams, and first year South Carolina made the journey, and they won the whole championship in year number 1.
They're the squad to beat, I would say, in the SEC, or I would guess.
We'll definitely be talking about them later, but for now, the action resumes here in the ACC, and Richmond looking to break it out, put back in the zone by Evan Kilfoyle for Elon. Drops it to the left point, taking a shot, a deflection there by Jack Dermody. Put back into neutral ice and collected by Joey Marinello. He'll slide it across to the captain here in Sam Chairman. I guess this is probably the first time ever I've seen 2 captain jerseys, one with the goaltender, one with Chairman.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that before.
Of course, they also have their alternates in there. I think we just saw an A on the chest of Joey Marinello, number 25.
And number 10, I see on the right wing.
Jack Dermody for Elon as well. Yes, good eye there, Carter. Marinello looking to lug it into the offensive zone. He'll drop it off, and one back for Richmond. Skating with this one, Tommy Kenny, right circle. He's going to curl back, swing it in front. That one just wide of the goal, and collected there by Josh Bala. Kenny's shot blocked in front by his own man, Charlie Swanson. Elon looking to push it the other way. Here's Model on his pass, broken up well. A nice read by the defenseman there, and Kilfoyle is deemed offside. 16:28 left in the second period. We have the shots listed as 15-13 in favor of the Richmond Spiders. So a very good start to this one. Back and forth game here to kick off this Friday slate of games in the ACC. The Spiders looking to clear it from their own end. It'll be played by Ben Greenberg, and one back by his team. They'll kick it forwards to Ryan Johnson. Trying to dig this one into the offensive zone was Mikey Toole. Has some pressure from Johnson as they look to win it back. Pops free to Elon's Thomas Saka. Jay Carter. And that one deemed no icing. Ben Greenberg there will slide it ahead, and lugging the puck is Dante Salerno. Salerno goes down and draws a penalty. Going to the bench is Nate Landry as Richmond gets the extra attacker on. Left point walking the line here. There's some room for Levine. His shot blocked. There's the touch. And the first power play of the game belongs to Richmond. 15:29 into the second.
Calling interference for that or along the boards. Is that what it is?
Looks like that was Jay Carter. We'll get another look at it there.
Yeah.
That one.
A little bit. Take him off his line, his forward progress.
I totally did not see the correct jersey number. That's pretty scary. That was actually Jack Martin. I saw the 6, somehow completely missed the 1 there. Richmond with the special team situation, the first of the game. They'll get it in the offensive zone with Ryan Hicks. Hicks, left point chance for Burke. Burke drops it off here with Dorfman. Dorfman surveying, sauces it across. That's Levine looking for Dorfman across. They get it to him eventually. His shot blocked, and Elon gets the clear 200 feet. Starting the breakout here is A.J. Levine. He'll cruise up the right side and drop it back off for Connor Burke. Burke with wheels, getting into the zone. Lost the handle, and it swung around the wall. Back for Richmond there, and Patrick Lumello. A block there, but staying with it. Nice effort from Ryan Hicks. Hicks at the goal line now, looks to cut it back. On that near flank, gets it to the right point, little give and go. Hicks drops it off Levine. His shot goes wide. Blocker side, but it's back with Dorfman. Looks to connect with Patrick Lumello. The centering feed deflected out of play. There's the clear for Elon, and they're able to get 2 off. Back with A.J. Levine. He'll throw it into the offensive zone. At the left point, that's Connor Burke. Burke spinning, losing the handle. Jay Carter gets it out, and A.J. Levine will be forced to regroup with just 20 seconds left on the man advantage. That one deflected off of Carter, and so it kills even more time here. Just 10 seconds remaining on the power play situation. The pass a bit too far for the intended target, but Swanson's got it now. Swanson to the line, left point, sliding it across to the right with Greenberg. His shot blocker aside. We skate 5 aside at the moment. Richmond 0 for 1 on the power play, but they got a couple nice looks, and they forced the goaltender Masterson to make a couple stops on the PK. 16-13. Your shots on goal in favor of the Spiders. Face off to the right of Masterson, won by Jay Carter for the Phoenix. This one tries to be cleared to safety. Some pressure there, and it pops free to Greenberg at the left point. Now Carter uses the glass to get it out. Greenberg will keep it in, and Elon still trying to get the clear. Eventually, Carter will bring it out himself. There's some good pressure there from Richmond's Ryan Johnson. Put back in the zone for Elon. That was Jack Martin. Martin goes down as there was a hit in the near corner. Kilfoyle regains control. He'll slide it across. Was looking for his intended target in Joey Marinello, and a great stop made by Landry. Kilfoyle on the back post. Another great save we've seen here this morning. This time it's Landry with the great stop. Now behind the play, I think a penalty is going to be called.
Got to be on Elon, yep. Looks like it.
So after that phenomenal chance, it's Richmond going back on the power play as Jack Dermody is heading to the box. Now, I was just looking at my notes there. Did you catch what the penalty was?
I missed it.
But meanwhile, how about that? Phenomenal glove save made by Landry, sliding laterally from right to left.
Yeah, that was a great save.
What a stop there. And just like that, his team's on the power play. Just had their first chance of the night, looking to get on the board here. Near flanked, they'll put it on goal, look to test Masterson. He gobbles it up and forces a face-off coming up to his left. Well, 2 goals scored already in this one, but we've seen some unreal saves from both goaltenders here this morning. Richmond continuing the offense here on the power play. They'll put it below the net of Masterson. To the near wall, it goes with Hicks. Hicks pass broken up there. Hicks stays with it and puts it back in deep. Lumello drops it off here with Burke as they'll put it in front, top of the crease. Levine, one-timer, went wide there as I think Hicks didn't get all of that one. Elon's able to get the clear. Landry's going to play that puck. Flying with the pressure was Nick Lancaster for Elon. Some good pressure on the PK, which just has 1 minute remaining on the penalty. Entering the zone with speed, Connor Burke. Burke looking, slides it in front, top of the crease, and pouncing on that one is Wells Masterson. So it seems like Richmond is trying to set up that backdoor play. We've seen a couple goals scored on the backdoor already here this morning. You'll see them enter the zone, try to drive to the net, and play it to that far post. The Spiders win the draw, and so they've got control already. Shot deflected wide there, and back on it is Charlie Swanson. Swanson to the line it goes. That was Swaim back with Johnson. Now Swaim and a save. Big rebound, and that one went just high from Josh Balla. What a chance there. Just too much elevation on that one. Elon gets the clear, and so they survive for now. One more chance for Richmond on the power play with 12 seconds left. Masterson will drop it off to his defenseman, Jack Martin. Trying to get a clear is Finn Avis, and now Jay Carter. That'll do it for the power play. Fresh out of the box is Jack Dermody. We got a stoppage of play here, and so our media timeout, maybe? Oh, that was an icing. Totally didn't catch that one.
I thought he was past the red, but maybe not.
Me too, but you see here, Masterson, a great save.
Just
what
over
a
the
chance.
top of the net.
Oh my goodness, that was... I think Balla is how I should be saying the name. There's a shot and a great right pad save. But yeah, Bala had room to work with, just lifted it a bit too much for his liking. We'll get another icing coming up on the Pheonix. I don't know if you could see it in that far corner, but looks like Georgia Tech in the building, ready for this next game coming up at 10:45. See if we could spot the Georgetown squad. Face off to the left of Masterson. At the right point it goes as they'll work it below the goal line. Richmond looking to set up the offense here. Instead, it's Jay Carter back for the Pheonix. He'll slide it across. That's Alden Turner. And a feed up ahead, put back in the offensive zone by Kevin Rudowich. Kilfoyle, some little turnover and a chance left circle, and a great block there, laying the body Max Mikulski. They look for the home run feed there with Marco Modola, but back in control with Finn Avis. Avis looking towards Kilfoyle. A feed up ahead to Alden Turner. Connects with Kilfoyle. Tries the toe drag shot. Couldn't bring it with him. And back the other way goes Hicks. Hicks, beautiful couple dekes, and he puts it on goal. Masterson makes the save. And now maybe we'll go to the media timeout. So no goals on the board in this middle frame. But what an exciting period it's been.
Yep, 2 power plays for Richmond. A couple of chances, no goals.
Goaltenders playing extremely well.
Very, very well. And of course, you know, a lot of the offensive pressure this game, or this period, I should say, has been from Richmond, but because of those 2 power plays.
Right.
But Elon's had some good chances. They just got to keep stretching this Richmond defense out. I think eventually they'll find their chances too. Maybe we'll break this tie. Shots on goal, 22 Richmond, 14 Elon. So yeah, Richmond keeping up their offensive storm.
Well, it feels like only a few moments ago is when I said it was 15-13 and then 16-13. Obviously, those power plays, of course, help the Spiders in the offensive zone. Hats off to Masterson, hats off to Landry. Really putting on a show in the crease for both of these teams. We're just about set to resume play here. Face-off coming up to the left of Wells Masterson as he made a stop to end off the action just a couple moments ago. Taking the draw for Richmond is Angelos. Here we go again. Siminiello.
We just got to call him by his first name at this point.
Angelo C. We'll do our best. That one hops on goal and back in Richmond's control. Looking backdoor a bit too far. They'll get a one-timer and a stop. Big rebound available there. They'll drop it off to A.J. Levine. At the right point, Siechkowski, and works it to the goal line. Elon's back in control with Sam Chairman looking to spring his man in Nick Lancaster. Goes on goal on Landry, and he'll leave it to his defenseman in Jake Siechkowski. Siechkowski carries it across the red line and now blue. There's a beautiful deke and a great stop made by Masterson. What an individual effort as they put it back on goal. Masterson gets a piece of that one. Richmond right back in the offensive zone. But what a chance. Another stop on a little 1-on-0 situation. There's a deflection wide there from Hicks. Richmond carrying the play in the offensive zone now. A tight angle shot stopped and gobbled up by Masterson. Take a look at that. Beautiful deke working around the defenseman Sam Chairman, putting it on goal, and Masterson comes up large between the pipes for Elon once again. Good hold at the left point for Richmond. They look to work it to Patrick Lumello. His centering feed towards Connor Burke doesn't connect cleanly, and Elon's able to clear it to central ice. Jay Carter on the backhand puts it in deep, and right back on this one is Ben Greenberg. At the far wall, it's going to be played by the defenseman Jason Swaim. Swaim plays it up the near wing, glove down at the line. Richmond's able to break it out in a 2-on-1. Connor Burke, right side, puts it in front. Lumello denied by Masterson. Now Elon looking to push it the other way. That's Russo dropping it off, but that one pops free into neutral ice with Jay Carter, and so he's forced to play it back in his own defensive zone. These are some dangerous players we just saw for Richmond trying to connect for the go-ahead goal. Lumello, the leading goal scorer. But for Elon here, it's Jay Carter looking to get something going. Ends back with the Spiders and Charlie Swanson. Shot deflected wide and played into the far corner by Swanson. That pass a bit behind Kevin Rudowitz. And on the backhand, protecting that puck is Teddy Breoa. Off the glass, Breoa will keep it in, drop it off, high slot, big rebound available. The backhand went just wide from Breoa. They'll slide it across, hops over the stick of Swanson. Breoa there looking to dig it free. Springing Kilfoyle the other way for Elon. A shot blocked there, great effort getting in the way of that one by Kevin Rudowitz. Elon looking to break it out from their own end again. Kilfoyle fresh off a change. That is Dermody. Dermody dropping it off to Avis. Avis, high slot, there's the shot, blocked there. Taking it was Jack Martin. Martin looks to swing it in deep. There's a feed off the stick of Landry as they'll put it back in front. It pops free at the far circle. Off the boards, Martin will connect to the near side here. In control, a tight angle shot, and Landry got a piece of that one. As Elon looking to continue the offense, they've gotten some good looks in these past couple minutes, getting themselves back in this one in terms of shots on goal. Richmond looking to get it out here. A good turnover for Elon, though, and it's back in control with Finn Avis. Avis across to Jack Martin, plays it into the far corner, and collecting this one here is A.J. Levine. Levine up the right side, some good forechecking there by Elon to harass him, and a lane available. Shot denied by Masterson on Toole, who has the first goal of the game, I believe. Elon pushing it the other way, though. Top of the left circle and a head to knock him off the puck. And no, it was Mikey Toole getting the assist on the first goal. That was Johnson who put it in the back of the net for Richmond. Hit below the goal line here, and Richmond looking to break it out. On that far half wall, they'll dig it free with Ryan Hicks. Elon looking to put it back in the offensive zone. Some pressure on Hicks by Jay Carter. D-to-D feed, it goes to Levine. Levine up ahead, trying to hold this one in was Joey Marinello. He's unable to do so, and it forces Sam Chairman to regroup. We'll hit up Marinello, a cross-ice feed towards Nick Lancaster, put in the zone. Lancaster with the lane, he goes down, and Richmond's captain right back in control. Right circle to the slot. Marinello flicked that one over the goal. And back for Richmond, a good keep at the line, though. And that one...
just offside.
Just offside, as you said.
That would have been a great chance for Elon. They've got their skates back under them once again. Shaky start to the period, but they're getting their chances now.
I am willing to say at this point, Elon is back in the game after Richmond had a couple power plays in the first 10 minutes. It seems like the puck's been on the left side of the ice here in the final 10 of the second. There's a big open ice hit laid there from Max Mikulski. That's Lumello for Richmond, trying to work it in deep. A hand pass deemed, and so a face-off coming up.
Can't you hand pass in your D zone?
Good question, I guess.
I think that's what the Elon players were saying to the ref just then. I don't know. I'm not a rules expert, as we both know.
Well,
professional amateurs.
Yes. I was just going to say, if anyone's ever tuned in to a Georgia Tech hockey broadcast, that's a nice term we've coined. Jay Carter off to the races.
Wow.
What a back check. My goodness, Jason Swaim with the effort.
I thought he was down and out once he dived, but he got the end of his stick on that puck at the last possible moment.
And a crucial effort. That is the last man you want on a breakaway for Elon.
Was that Jay Carter? Yeah,
it was. Yes, it was. Of course, leading point and goal scorer for the squad. I thought he was off to the races.
Yeah, I thought that was surely at least a shot on goal, but I didn't see who made the defensive play, but that might have saved it for Richmond.
Tip of the cap to Jason Swaim there. Richmond looking to put it back on goal from the left point, as they'll look to respond to the couple of Elon offensive chances. Tommy Kenny there for the Spiders, as Kenny was looking to hit up his man Charlie Swanson. Collected by Elon's Jay Carter and put back in the offensive zone. Man goes down for Elon, Ian Russo.
I didn't see what happened. I saw him get knocked down, but
a little slow to get up. Hopefully he's doing all right.
Maybe a high elbow. Cross check, okay.
Cross check called.
I didn't see that.
That is Tommy Kenny in the box for the Spiders. And that will make it the first Elon power play of the game. Now, they've had their chances here in these final 10 minutes of the middle frame. We'll see how they could do on the man advantage, skating 5-on-4. Taking the draw for them is Roman Kostrowski. A little tie-up here. Richmond digs a free, but ends up with Elon at the point. Kostrowski looks to feed the back door. There it is again, this time with Modela. His shot went wide. Modela back on it. Some pressure for Richmond. They get the clear and force the goaltender Masterson to leave it to Jay Carter. Carter up the right wing will drop it off to Kostrowski here as he'll cruise up the left side. A big hit late, and once more the Spiders able to get the clear. Masterson will leave it behind his own cage for Jay Carter. Some pressure there for Richmond, and back with Evan Kilfoyle. 1 minute remaining in the second period. Jay Carter, left circle. Carter below the goal line here, looking for an option. Kostrowski and a big block in front. They'll put it towards the crease, and that was Marco Modela looking to put it back on goal. Kostrowski to Carter there. They'll drop it one-timer. There's the shot, driving it just wide. Richmond gets the clear, and back with Jay Carter. Kilfoyle with 25. Top of the slot. His shot deflected out of play. And a face-off coming up. Face-off coming up here to the right of Nate Landry. Taking the draw for Elon, Alden Turner. He'll win it cleanly, but a bit too cleanly, and it pops free into neutral ice with 15 seconds left. One last chance for the Phoenix here in the second. They'll slow up at the near flank. Left point drops it off. There's the shot block. and a tight angle available. They look to put it on goal. There's the clear for Richmond. And after 40 minutes of play, it will remain a 2-2 score.
The goalies in this period locked in, tightened up. No goals, but plenty of power plays. 2 for Richmond, 1 for Elon.
After none in the first.
Yeah, after none in the first, exactly.
Nothing to show for it, all thanks to the men between the pipes. Shots on goal, 28-16 after the second period. But I don't think that really tells the story of this game. That second period, we thought the first 10 minutes were dominated by those Richmond power plays, but Elon responded really nicely after they were able to kill those off. They generated a special team situation of their own, and they have 22 seconds remaining on that power play heading to the third period. Well, after 40 minutes of play, it's the number 4 Elon Pheonix tied up with the number 5 Richmond Spiders at 2. We'll step aside briefly for the second intermission. Don't go anywhere for what's sure to be an electric third period. Welcome everybody to Winston-Salem for the third period of play between number 4 Elon and number 5 Richmond. Opening up the ACC quarterfinals here this Friday morning. What a game it's been. Back and forth scoring in the first period. It all started with Richmond getting on the board thanks to Ryan Johnson, assisted by Mikey Toole. Elon would respond with Graham Crepane. Meanwhile, it'd be Richmond making it 2-1 thanks to Reese Dorfman, and then Pat Drury would get on the board for the Elon Pheonix. Now that second period, we saw 3 power plays after none in the first. It was Richmond with 2 in the first 10 minutes. We saw Masterson come up large for the Phoenix, and then Landry putting on a show in his crease at the end of the second. Now, that second period ended with an Elon power play. They have 22 seconds remaining on it. As we're just about set with the opening draw, Jay Carter for Elon taking on Ryan Hicks for the Spiders. Looks like the clock just winding down, and that's the cause of the delay.
And we're ready to go.
We are ready to go. Or so we thought.
And the clock's on.
All right, now we're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
Jay Carter wins that opening draw. 19 seconds here on the Elon power play, so one chance to get entry at 5-on-4. They'll bank it ahead. Richmond looking to finish off this PK with one more kill. Just 5 seconds remaining. Neither team able to cash in on the power play yet, but Elon brings it into the offensive zone. Across ice feed, top of the circle, Bakirian. Bakirian stays on it, drops it to Carter. Was looking top of the slot. At the right point it goes. Back around to Carter as his centering pass is broken up, and a nice deke there for Richmond's Ryan Hicks. Has a man driving to the goal. The pass a bit behind him as they were looking to connect with Reese Dorfman. What an opportunity there as Dorfman looks to glove it down, and that one, a hand pass on the play. Well, that was a great look we just saw with Dorfman streaking to the back door. I mean, we've talked about that so much today. These teams love trying to feed an open man at the far post, as they were considering that there, but the pass a bit behind Dorfman. Shot taken there, deflected wide. That was Nick Lancaster pulling the trigger. Now Patrick Lumello back for the Spiders. Lugging it into the zone. A quick shot denied there by Masterson on Connor Burke. And so the Phoenix able to bring it the other way. Lugging this one, Graham Crepane looking to drop it off. Lost it to Patrick Lumello. Lumello off the boards and back in Elon's control. They'll send it ahead, back with the Spiders and Siechkowski. Right circle, his shot deflected wide. Lumello swings it in front, intercepted by Elon and sent in the direction of Roman Kostrowski. Now back with the defenseman. They'll slide it across to Joey Marinello, and a free puck available at the red line. Back with Marinello, sliding it across and one touched ahead towards Graham Crepane. Crepane looking for Jack Dermody here. Has some pressure by the two Spiders as Dermody stays with this one. Far corner, one back for Richmond. An opportunity for Charlie Swanson. Defenseman goes down. Here's Swanson across. Masterson, a great save on the 2-on-1. Oh my, what a goaltending performance we've seen for both goaltenders add that one to the highlight reel.
I was about to say, I think that's the second time he saved the game for Elon. That was a great chance right there for Richmond. 2-on-1, but Masterson puts a stop to it.
And after the first period where scoring was abundant with 4 goals in the opening 20, we saw nothing in the second, so goals hard to come by recently. Phenomenal save for his team. Elon looking to give thanks for that one by adding to their offense. Richmond instead tries to break it out. Back for Elon with Finn Avis. Avis looking to drop it off here to his man Michael Bakirian, sliding it across towards Pat Drury, and now Jay Carter. Little windmill D creates the lane, plays it across to the back door, and Ian Russo. Now a shot blocked in front, pops free to the slot. Russo gets it to the right point with Drury. He'll swing it below the goal line. Jay Carter getting harassed there. As Richmond looks to bring it to safety, Russo to the left point. Finn Avis slides it across. Bakirian, his shot deflected. Glove down by Landry.
That was scary.
The puck popped free right underneath him. But luckily for his team, he's able to get that covered.
I want to see it pops high and he whoops.
Oh. Well, obviously totally different situation, but that reminds me, have you seen the clip, a decently famous, maybe, I forget what year it would have been, but it's Patrick Waugh for your favorite team, Colorado Avalanche, making a great save, showboating a little bit, and then dropping the puck as a result.
That sounds about right. Oh, wait, yes, I do remember that. No, it just came back to me. Yeah, he goes, I've got it, and he didn't have it.
Showing the glove, and it dropped right out.
Ooh,
what a huge hit on the near wall there.
That one sounded like it hurt.
Now an opportunity for Richmond here as they'll play it below the goal line.
I thought they would have fed the back door just then,
yeah.
You know?
Maybe they were thinking about that
They're thinking about it here? Oh, no, not quite.
Let's see if they could set it up. They have control with Ryan Hicks. Hicks at the far side, looks to put it in front, blocked by Elon's defenseman Max Mikulski, and they're able to get it out eventually. Now, by the way, I'm not saying Landry was showboating. It just for some reason reminded me of that. Elon back in control with Marinello here. He'll reverse course and back on it to Michael Bakirian. Up ahead, that's going to be Ian Russo. And lost control at center ice. Picked right back up by Graham Crepin. Crepin a couple nice steaks. Forces Landry to play the puck. He didn't get it covered. Way out of his crease. Now trying to refine his edges. Eventually gets back into the blue paint. Aggressive goaltending there for Nate Landry. Getting himself involved in this game in the third period. Richmond looking for a clear here. It pops free to Elon's defenseman Rudowitz. Was looking to spring Josh Bala, but an icing called. So this one gonna come right back towards Masterson. 29-17, your shots on goal in favor of Richmond. As we said heading into the second intermission, don't think that really tells the story of this game. It feels like it's been really back and forth. Of course, the goals in the first period were alternating, but also just the momentum of the game. Richmond dominating the first 10 in the second, Elon the final 10. Good start to this third period, 6 minutes expire. Richmond back on it and going for a skate is Tommy Kenny. Lost control, poked to safety there towards Graham Crepin. Crepin enters the zone right side, avoids the stick check, looking to drive to the net. Crepin, far wing now. To the left point they go. Walking and shooting, blocked in front. Taking that was Sam Chairman. A shot intercepted there, and with plenty of speed goes the winger, as there's a shot from Teddy Breoa going just wide, and they're unable to hold it in at the left point. D-to-D feed, that one towards the net of Landry. He gets a stick on it, as they can't hold the line with Jack Dermody, but Elon will put it back in deep for Jason Swaim to collect. Holding it in well was Finn Avis. Now back with the Spiders. This one deflected to the near glass and skated to safety by Mikey Toole, who again has an assist on that first goal of the game. Starting the breakout, Evan Kilfoyle for the Phoenix. Here goes Kilfoyle, might have himself a lane. Left circle, Landry shrugs it aside. A great stop made there. At the right point, chipped right back into the far corner. Jack Dermody on it. Looking to clear the zone are the Spiders. A battle at that left point. 3 Phoenix members there, but eventually pops free to Jason Swaim. His bank pass will end up with Masterson, and he's content to just freeze the puck. .12:17 remaining here in regulation time. Elon's gotten themselves 2 more shots on goal since we last checked. I'd say it's been a good period for both of these teams getting some opportunities. Back with Elon's Ian Russo. He'll drop it off to Carter. Carter at the top of the right circle. A backhand sauce over to his man. That's Jack Martin, now below the goal line, was looking for Russo. Trying to hold the line is Finn Avis, unable to do so, but back in control with Pat Drury. Gets it into the offensive zone. Angelo Siminiello there for Richmond. Put back on net, deflected wide. Carter's going to pick it up and feed it in front. A nice defensive read from Jake Siechkowski. Some room right circle. Masterson the save made on Hicks. So we're under 12 minutes of play here in the third, which means it's time for our media timeout. Back and forth action in this third period. You excited for this ending or what?
I'm excited. I would guess who would score the last goal, but it could go either way in this one. This is a tight one.
Well, to quickly recap, since in case you missed the beginning of the broadcast, these two teams have played twice already this season. It was Richmond collecting a 6-2 win on November 16th at the ACC Fall Classic, but back on January 17th, Elon got themselves a 5-4 victory. It was 3-0 Elon in the first, 3-0 in favor of Richmond in the third, but Elon in that middle frame led it 2-1, and as such, they collected themselves the 5-4 victory. Now here in this one, we saw 8 goals back in the fall, 9 in January, only 4 on the board so far, but with under 12 minutes left in the third, plenty of time to see some more. The goaltenders, though, have been trying for that to not happen, and they've done a phenomenal job putting on a show here this morning. We're ready to get going. Face off to the left of Masterson here. Taking it for the Phoenix is Graham Crepin. Richmond will win it, though. Masterson sticks it below his goal line. Looking to set up a pass, looking for a lane. They look to put it on goal. The shot blocked in front. And good work breaking up that pass from Kevin Rudowitz. Lumello unable to win it back for Richmond, and so the other way goes Nick Lancaster, as there's a huge hit. He goes down and a penalty drawn.
Yeah.
As it looks like,
high.
Yep, looks like a high hit there. Looks like he's doing all right, Nick Lancaster. But heading to the box there, Teddy Brayoa for the Spiders. And we talked about Richmond having 2 power plays early in the second. Elon only generated 1 for themselves at the end of the frame. But this will be their second opportunity of the game as well. Now, Carter, this is not something that often happens in the regular season in the ACC. We've got video review here.
Ooh.
You see in that
fancy.
Near corner here, the ref's taking a look.
Taking a look. We need the ACC
like miking them up.
Yeah. That would be awesome. We get to look at it too. Oh, yeah, that's definitely an elbow to the head. Easy call there. I mean, is it just head contact and that's it? Or I'm not sure what the rule is on. Ow, yeah, dang. That is a...
Just the pure joy from you, from the capabilities we have.
No, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is a phenomenal production team. Thank you again for having us. But yes, back to what the fans want to hear. Analysis of the game. I'd tend to agree with you, Carter. And would you look at that?
5 minutes for Elon. This is going to be a huge opportunity for them.
They're down 30-19 in the shots on goal. Again, these playoffs are single elimination. This is... if this is not their opportunity, then I don't know what is.
Yeah.
5-minute major for the Phoenix.
Serve, right?
What's that? Yeah.
If they score, they keep going.
They just keep on going. We'll see. Biggest test of the night for Nate Landry. Here we go.
That shot caught, was it Gus? Yeah, no, wrong team. Ben Greenberg caught him right in the inside thigh. That one looked like it stung.
Absolutely crucial for killing off the first 30 seconds of the power play. Jay Carter enters the zone here for Elon, looks to drive the net, brings it himself to the near side. Cuts back at the near half wall, spinning, looking to avoid the hit from the defenseman. They'll get it to Kilfoyle, little toe drag, as he looks to curl and work it to Russo. Russo down low. Hits up Kostrowski. Little give and go. Kostrowski looking to connect with Model. Instead, it's Carter, top of the zone. Looking Kostrowski. Right circle. Gonna spin it back here. Get it to Carter. His blast deflected wide. And back with Kilfoyle and now Russo. Russo connects with Kilfoyle. Top of the zone, Carter. Looks for the lane. Gets it Kostrowski. His shot blocked, but stays with it. Chance for Richmond to clear. Instead, Kostrowski once more. Jay Carter at the right point surveying. His shot! Whoa. They score! Deflected in front. The power play goal gives Elon their first lead of the game.
Incredible deflection by Ian Russo to put them in front. And they've still got 3:36 in penalty time.
Take a look at this.
Power play time.
Russo left wide open right in front.
Through the 5-hole? You're kidding.
5-hole deflection for Ian Russo. His 4th of the season for his 7th goal in his 4th game played out of Newton, Massachusetts. If the score holds, that would be the game winner. Elon not done on the power play. What a deke and a great stop made by Landry. They'll work it to the right point with Turner. Now near half wall, collecting it is Bakirian. Bakirian looking for a shooting lane, gets it back near flank. Drops it to the right point, Turner. Turner back for Bakirian here, having some trouble with that puck. He'll put it down low, and looking to dig it free was Krepping. 3 Phoenix players on it for Elon as compared to 1 Spider. Back with Turner. Turner looking across. There's the saucer feed broken up, but he stays with it. Backhands it to safety, and it's Crepin. Looking, Turner looks to swing it in front. Richmond with a chance to clear, and they'll get it. Just 2 minutes, 25 seconds on the power play, the 5-minute major. One more clear for Richmond, and they're able to get fresh bodies on. Of course, that was also the first power play goal of the game in general. What a huge marker for Elon. They regain entry with Drury, and a great glove save made by Landry, snagging that one. Elon, the number 4 ranked team in this ACC conference, looking to advance to the semifinals tomorrow evening. They just got themselves the go-ahead goal, their first lead of the game. And they're looking for more with under 2 minutes left on the power play. Oops. That one deflected into their own bench. I still can't really get over. Right out in front, top of the crease. Russo's able to deflect that through the 5-hole.
It doesn't get any better than that as far as deflections go.
So clean. Well done, Ian
He kept
Russo.
it below the shoulders, too. Like,
yeah.
No chance of a high stick call.
So impressive for number 66. His team still looking to work and add to their newly found lead with Evan Kilfoyle leading the attack. Put into the zone by Marco Modola. Richmond looking for a clear here with Connor Burke, kept in the zone momentarily. Plenty of room. Kilfoyle blocked in front. A chance to clear there. Carter gloves it down. Richmond a shorthanded bid for Reese Dorfman. Dorfman can't work around Carter as he will spin with a minute left on the power play situation. Carter across the red and now blue. Little Deke to cut it back, slides it across to the recent goal scorer Russo. At the right point, that's Kostrowski. Carter takes a shot, glove down. Richmond another clear, forcing the goaltender Masterson to stretch the ice towards Kostrowski. A pass a bit too far for Modola there. Richmond gets yet another clear with 30 seconds remaining on the power play. Quick shot denied with the right pad there on Jack Martin. Richmond looks for the shorthanded bid. Right circle, a path to the net. Masterson makes a nice stop there on Mikey Toole. Good pressure there from Ryan Hicks as well, as there's under 10 seconds on the power play. So not the worst thing in the world, only conceding 1 goal if you're Richmond on the 5-minute major. That puck unable to be covered there by Landry. And another shot and deflection went wide. Elon still controlling in the offensive zone. Mikey Toole gets the clear. But yes, only 1 goal conceded on the 5-minute major, but of course, you need 1 more to keep your your championship hopes alive. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this third period. Elon brings it into the offensive zone here. Richmond another clear. At center ice, waiting for his team to touch up is Finn Avis. He'll swing it back in deep and force Richmond's Kevin Rudowitz to get to it. Now Charlie Swanson, a free puck available, and Swanson will get it back to his man Tommy Kenny. Kenny's shot, getting a piece of that was Masterson, but not gloved down cleanly. They'll keep it in at the left point with Levine. Puck in a couple players' skates as Kenny will rim it around the wall. They'll get to it at the far side with Rudowitz, and a cross-ice feed will connect with Marco Modola. Modola looking to connect with Kilfoyle there. Patrick Lumello bringing it through the center ice logo. Lumello on goal. Masterson pounces on that free puck. And a face-off coming up. The official call of the power play goal. It's Ian Russo from Jay Carter and Roman Kostrowski. Now we talk about the goal scorer. Let's see, we've got another angle here. We'll get right back to live action here with 4:20 left in the third period. Hand pass called. Feel like we've had quite a few tonight. Yeah. Tonight, 8 a.m. game. I always want to say tonight when I'm calling games. I don't know why.
Because we usually play them at night.
I mean, yeah. Bright and early this morning.
Oh, I would be asleep right now.
Likewise. But thank you all for joining us here, for supporting your teams, Elon and Richmond. Or if you're not a fan of those teams, for enjoying some college hockey. Never a bad time for college hockey, and we thank you so much for your support.
Yeah, it's offside.
Offside call there on the Phoenix with 4:01 left in the third period of play. See if we could get a replay of the goal. Nice angle here. And as you said, a key point, I was looking on the previous replay about the elevation of his stick. You could see right there, that wasn't even close to a high stick.
Nope.
Beautiful deflection. Absolutely textbook. What a deflection for Russo to give his team the go-ahead goal. Richmond looking to respond here. Banked off the wall, put back in the offensive zone as they try to bring it towards the net with Pat Drury. Collected by Russo to the left point, top of the circle. Spinning with this one is Michael Bakirian. Russo to the top of the zone, that's Mikulski. A shot there blocked in front at the half wall, goal line, that's Drury. Now in deep, Russo. It'll pop free to Richmond's Ryan Johnson as he'll corral this one and bring it ahead himself. Little line change for the Spiders. They'll put it back in deep, forcing Masterson to leave that puck to his defenseman, Max Mikulski. Turnover there for Richmond. Now Elon bringing it back the other way. A little miscommunication between the two Phoenix players.
3 minutes to go. Will the goalie move towards the bench? Not yet.
We'll keep an eye out for Landry as Richmond looking to get the game-tying goal to keep their season alive. Top of the right circle, weaving through. Here's a chance from Levine. It's blocked in front. A tight angle shot. Batted down there. That was Reese Dorfman, the leading point scorer heading into this game, taking that shot. They look to feed a one-timer, and Masterson, a great pad save and tight. At the point it goes. They'll drop it off. Levine blocked in front. Elon looks for the clear, and they'll get it with 2:15. Urgency for the Spiders. Pass picked off there for Elon's Kilfoyle as Levine looks to bring it ahead. That's Hicks. Hicks with some pressure. Looking to the bench is Landry there, but Elon's going to win this puck right back. Staying with this one, could be a turnover, but instead back to Kilfoyle. That's not Kostrowski, but Modeloff for the Phoenix. Looks to hit up his man in the slot. Back the other way go the Spiders. Connor Burke. Burke in the slot, and Masterson. A nice chest save to gobble up that one with 1:32 left in regulation time.
And it looks like Richmond will take a timeout.
Wow, what a third period.
Indeed.
Game-winning goal if the score holds. Ian Russo with the deflection. 3-2 game. Both goaltenders playing extremely well. You can see the shots on goal are 35-26 in favor of the Spiders. Coming up next here on AAU Plus, we've got again, the ACC quarterfinals. It's number 3 Georgia Tech taking on number 6 Georgetown at 10:45. Should be another good one. But this one, far from over despite the limited time remaining. It's a 1-goal game. Richmond has had their opportunities. It seems like recently in the past few minutes, they've been setting up shop in the offensive zone. Need to put some more pucks on net. Keep testing Masterson. We'll see how they're able to do. Landry will start in the net for Richmond, but he is way out of that crease, ready to hop right to the bench if his team is able to win the draw. It's Connor Burke delegated the responsibility here for Richmond, facing off against Ian Russo, the most recent goal scorer. Critical face-off coming up to the right of Wells Masterson. Tie up here. A chance in tight. That one denied by Masterson. It popped free. Not over the goal line.
Oh,
Masterson's mask comes off. As Landry was just sprinting towards the bench. That ends that play.
Tactical unmasking.
I didn't see what happened there, so I'm unable to comment on that. But
yep, Landry's going towards the bench.
Yeah, just a minute 14 left. Extra attacker on for Richmond comes in the form of Ryan Hicks. Connor Burke once more against Ian Russo. Huge face-off once again. Burke will play it ahead. Digging for this one is Lumello. Lumello below the goal line here. Drops it off to Hicks. Works it to the line. They'll get it back to Hicks here. Connects with Jason Swaim. There's a one-timer, whiffed on that one. That one played right in front, the backdoor feed. Good breakup of the pass. Richmond tries to send it to the net. Ended up just wide, back with Lumello. Lumello to the right point, Hicks. Pump fake, stays with it. There's the shot and a left pad save made by Masterson. Burke looks to connect with Lumello. 35 seconds remaining. Rimmed around the wall, Reese Dorfman. Elon looking for the clear towards the empty net. Just wide and an icing call with 25.5 remaining. Wow, what a couple of chances right in tight. Masterson sticking with it the whole way. 25.5 remaining here. Again, extra attacker still out for Richmond. The officials trying to get the clock configured. It's 26.5 left in the third. Big face-off win, and it's Levine. Levine across to Hicks. Hicks down low to Dorfman. Dorfman getting bodied there along the half wall. Final 13 seconds remaining. Dorfman from a tight angle. Masterson the save, and he'll hold on with 9. One more opportunity for the Spiders. One more kill for Elon would do it. Number 4 Elon looking to take out number 5 Richmond. Face off to the right of Masterson here. Clean win. Hicks shot went wide. It ends up out of play, and we'll redo the same situation with 6.3 to go. Connor Burke to take it for the Spiders. Tie up here. Final seconds ticking away. One last chance with one. The Elon University's Pheonix advance to the ACC semifinals, knocking out Richmond 3-2.
Great effort by the Spiders. More shots on goal than their opponent. But that 5-minute major proved costly in the end. But a great season by Richmond. Great work by Landry and Masterson. I think the goalies on both sides got to come out pretty proud after this one, despite the outcome.
Totally agree there. Richmond, as you said, a very good season. Second place in the Virginia division with 23 points. Elon, first place in the Carolina division. They're not done yet. Punch their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow evening. What a game it was to start this long day of games here in Winston-Salem. Coming up right away, Georgia Tech and Georgetown at 10:45. We'll go to one more quick break, and after that, we'll try to get a couple quick interviews. Don't go anywhere. Elon with the 3-2 victory. Hi, everybody, and welcome here to a quick post-game after the Elon 3-2 victory over Richmond. We're here with Wells Masterson, the goaltender for Elon, after a phenomenal performance. Wells, how are the emotions after that quarterfinal victory?
Yeah, all-time high. I'm so proud of the boys. 8 a.m. is not an easy time to play a game. And then I didn't help them out at all in the first period. I gave up like 2 bouncy, not great goals at all. And I don't know, the resilience from this group all year has just been amazing. And I'm really pumped to get back to the locker room and celebrate with the boys a little bit. So yeah, I'm riding high. And we got probably St. Joe's tomorrow, and we took them out my freshman year as the 8 seed, and they were the 1 seed. So we're going to look to do the same thing tomorrow.
Well, speaking quickly about the locker room, it was a back-and-forth first period. After that second, what was the message like heading into that final period, knotted up at 2?
Yeah, no, I think it was a big realization for us. I came in the locker room, yelled at the troops, and I got a bunch of support from my fellow teammates. I might wear the C along with Sam Chairman, but everyone in that locker room is a leader. So we're very lucky to have the unit that we do. And honestly, it was just a no BS type of intermission, and we had 3 shots in the second, so we knew we needed to be much better. I was happy that I found my game a little bit, and then, just real quick in the first period, shout out to Graham Kreppen crashing that, getting his own 3rd rebound and scoring. So he's been a great guy for us, and yeah, the locker room's no nonsense, but we have a good time.
And one last quick question. No more 8 a.m. game tomorrow. You play in the evening. What's the plan here before the game tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think some of the boys have a formal with Tri Sigma, so I'm going to go hang out with my girlfriend. My dad's in town, which is absolutely awesome, and then, rest up, and probably won't need a Red Bull tomorrow, so just get some good sleep. And last night I went to bed at like 8 p.m. Took 2 melatonin, just crashed. So we were up at 4:30, got the legs moving. Richmond, they slept in, so I think that was our advantage. Everyone's buying in, so yeah, real good stuff. And just get ready for tomorrow, really.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Wells, and congratulations on heading to the semifinals.
Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Well, we're going to try here to maybe get one more interview with the winning coach from Elon.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right. Hi, Coach. Big win for you guys. Crazy back and forth first period. What were you saying to the team after that 4-goal first?
Man, we started off rough. We weren't playing our normal game. I don't know if it was nerves or something, but we kind of got it all settled down going into the second, and then coming into the third, capitalized on that huge penalty.
Well, 5-minute power play there to get the game-winning goal. What was your message on the bench to the guys going into that opportunity?
Kind of the same with every game. Our power play is strong. If they cycle the puck, get shots in front. When Jay shoots that puck in front, Russo's always getting those tips. So he's stolen about 4 goals from him off of those tips.
Well, Wells talked a little bit about a potential matchup tomorrow against number 1 St. Joseph's. He mentioned a little bit about the locker room culture. Could you speak a little bit to the belief your team has heading into tomorrow night?
Yeah, coming into this tournament, we came in on a 5-game win streak. Kind of struggled in DC back in November, but the boys are locked in. They're ready to win it all.
Well, that sounds great. Thank you so much for your time, Coach, and congratulations on a huge win.
Thank you. Let's go, Elon.
Well, that'll conclude this coverage of Elon and Richmond. Coming up next, Georgia Tech ranked number 3, taking on Georgetown number 6. We see here Georgetown's just about ready, so we'll step away from this one. Elon advances to the semifinals with a 3-2 win over Richmond.